Faith leaders and their followers protesting one of their own today, the pastor of the ROC Church, Geronimo Aguilar. Under Pastor G's leadership, the Richmond Outreach Center has been known to help addicts turn their lives around and get troubled kids off the streets. But today, a group of about 25 protesters say the pastor is trouble. The group, organized by a local Christian alliance, stood outside the ROC, accusing the pastor of sexual misconduct. They carried signs that read, "Pastor accused of sex with church women," and alleged sex with underage girls.
It's really about these kids that don't have a voice and these other people that are scared and they feel like they can't come forward.
This is not the first time 8 News has heard allegations of inappropriate behavior on the part of Pastor G. For more than 6 months now, 8 News has been investigating what some call a culture of sexual abuse and adulterous affairs within the ROC. 8 News has been able to confirm Pastor G was under investigation in California and in Texas. This police report shows it was for allegedly committing lewd acts on 2 children.
He would come and lay next to me, and he would be hard at the time and would just rub up against me.
That is one of the alleged victims in that complaint in California. We are not identifying the alleged victims, who are now adults, but in a Skype interview, they both claim Pastor G began a sexual relationship with them when they were just children.
I was about 12 when we started having sex, and I thought I loved him. I thought that I was special to him. I was 13, and it started out the same way, where he was very flirtatious, and then it progressed to within like a month's time where we started having sexual intercourse.
We also were able to confirm a complaint was filed here in Richmond a couple of years ago, but no charges were ever filed against the pastor in any of the 3 states. Still, accusations of abuse have been swirling within the community and online. On an internet forum devoted to cults and controversial movements, one person, only identified as 12 Recover, writes, "Geronimo Aguilar, pastor of the ROC, molested my cousin for 6 months last year." Another person, called Saved Sinner, writes, "He is an adulterer and a child molester." And we've discovered a Facebook page called Richmond Outreach Center Recovery Group. It's been set up for those who claim to be victims of sexual abuse at the ROC.
Our prayer is that the leadership would just do the right thing and step down.
But many others here in Richmond say Pastor G has been a big help to the community. He's worked closely with the Richmond police and their faith-based leaders group. Every Christmas, the ROC gives away thousands of gifts to the city's neediest children. And on YouTube, you can find several testimonials from people who say Pastor G and his church, the ROC, saved them from addiction.
God picked me up, and he brought me to the ROC.
Still, this group of protesters is now calling on Richmond police to investigate. Pastor G declined to go on camera with me, but I spoke with his attorney and his secretary, and both tell me that the pastor says he is innocent and that he 100% denies any allegations of wrongdoing. Carrie O'Brien, 8 News.